Hey, welcome in. It's Shaped by Kate. Today we're going to shape up our arms in a short arm yoga flow. So let's go ahead and get started somewhat at the top of your mat, sort of just to set your awareness. Inhale to exhale, just ground down through the balls of your feet and your heels. Let your shoulder blades melt down your spine. And to start our flow, we're going to be heading into our sun salutation A. So when you're ready, go ahead and tuck the chin, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to your half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Plant the hands, step or hop into plank. Inhale to shift forward. Let's lower down to the ground. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Press hands and heels towards the earth. Make sure you get that nice flat back. And then if you stepped into your plank, let's step into our half lift. Back to fold. Inhale to rise. Good. Adding on to our sun salutation, let's come back to our fold to half lift. Only just moving with the pace of your breath, moving about every half breath. This time when we inhale, shift forward. Let's exhale, hold our chaturanga. Inhale to exhale. Inhale to exhale again. On that next exhale, let's press back up into plank. So you can come to your knees in order to do so, and then pick the knees off the ground. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down. Uncurl the toes. Let's bring the fingertips to the outer edges of your mat. So plant them all down. And then point the elbows to the ceiling. Sort of like this Spider-Man stance. Inhale, lift up through Cobra. With that wide stance, you have a little bit more space to lift off the earth. Exhale, lower down. Feel that stretch as you press your chest through your shoulder joints. Good. Inhale, rise. Exhale to lower. Good. One more time. Good. Exhale down. As you release your hands, let's just curl the hands into fists. Tuck your forearms underneath your chest and rest your head on the earth. And sort of use your weight against you to press the arms into your yoga mat. Good. Plant the hands next to your chest. Come back into downward facing dog. Firmly press the heels either into the mat or just towards the mat. Lift your gaze. Lift the heels, bend the knees, and let's hop into our halfway lift. Good. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. Good. Adding on to our sun salutation, let's bring our feet to the outer edges of our mat. Toes out, heels in. Sit down in Malasana. But if you don't need your elbows as sort of support, go ahead and bring your thumbs to your forehead. Close your eyes. And exhale to fold. Shoot the hips up high. And then let's go ahead and step back to down dog. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Let's hold this chaturanga pose. Flip to the tops of your feet. Inhale, press forward, upward facing dog. Good. Press the hands and tops of the feet into the mat. Lift the hips. Then curl the toes under, down dog. This time we're going to hop our feet wide. So lift the heels, bend the knees. Hop your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Land in Malasana. Good, go ahead and reach your arms up to the sky and let your arms fall down by your side. Keep the feet wide, but let's point our toes to the front of our mat. And if you're at the very top of your mat, just maybe scoot back so you have space for your crow pose. We're going to tuck the chin, find a roundness in the shoulders, plant the hands shoulder width apart, bend the elbows, bend the knees generously, lift your heels, gaze forward, press the knees towards each other. So you're going to hug the triceps in. Maybe you lift 1 or 2 feet off of the mat. That's what that looks like with just 1 foot. Good, then 2 options. We're either going to step or hop into chaturanga. So let's inhale through the nose. Exhale, either extend one leg or both, followed by the other. Find chaturanga. Flip to the tops of your feet. Upward facing dog. Good, back to down dog. Good, lift the heels, bend the knees. Look towards the top of your mat. Hop your feet wide, but keep the toes facing the front of your mat. We're going to find crow pose again. So hop, bend the knees, shift, and lift the toes. Good. You can land down in your malasana pose and then come back up to standing. Beautiful. Let the arms relax down. Let's go ahead and do that one more time. So you can add any of those variations. Go ahead and tuck your chin. Find your forward fold. Plant your hands shoulder width apart. Bend the knees and elbows generously. So think about your push-up arms or your chaturanga arms. Lift your toes and tailbone. And shift your body weight forward. So the more you shift forward, the more space you have for those toes to flick off the earth. As you come into chaturanga, I want you to inhale through the nose. Exhale, press back. Good. Inhale to your upward facing dog. When you're ready, come back to down dog. Let's find one more crow variation. Not every crow you need to lift away from the earth. So if you're not very into arm balances, those feet can be firmly pressing into the mat. And you can just kind of have this crow pose here like so. Good. When you're ready, come into your malasana pose. If you need a little counter pose for your wrists, just flip the fingertips down, press the backs of your hands against each other, just very gently. Good. Let's come into our standing pose just like we had at the start of our class. So feet shoulder width apart, palms open towards the front. Close your eyes. Send some gratitude for finding movement today. Just remembering that you can always take this salutation with you wherever you go. Bring hands to heart center. And bow forward as respect to your practice. Namaste.